Velric's crystal ball message. Player facing read aloud. The crystal ball grows cold. At first, there is only smoke within the glass. It moves slowly, folding over itself like pale mist trapped beneath ice. Then the smoke darkens. A face begins to form inside the crystal. A tired man looks back at you. His hair is dark and streaked with gray. His face is noble, but worn thin by fear, grief, and sleepless years. Behind him, you see only dim red light, iron walls, and the shadow of hanging chains. When he speaks, his voice is low. Before you judge me, hear my story. He pauses, as if those words cost him more than he expected. You know me as the Alchemist. That is not my name. My name is Velric Morcant, last lord of Morcant Vale. The image flickers. For a moment, you see a dark castle standing over a valley of villages, black roads, old graveyards, and smoke rising from distant homes. I was not born a servant. I was not born a monster, hiding in another man's shadow. I ruled a small realm once, not a kingdom, but lands of my own. Villages, towns, farms, a castle, a people who looked to my house for protection. His eyes lowered. I was also a student of death, body and spirit, a necromancer, an artificer, a maker of things most good folk would call unclean. I told myself my work protected my lands. I told myself that bone, blood, and flesh were only tools, no different than steel in the hand of a smith. His voice tightens. Then war came. The crystal clouds with red. My house was broken. My father was murdered. My lands were burned. Most of my bloodline was slaughtered. I survived, but survival was not mercy. The image shifts again. You see prison bars, a woman in chains, older hands folded in silent prayer, children huddled in the dark. Faces appear and vanish too quickly to count. The warlord found what remained of my family, my mother, my wife, my brothers and sisters, cousins, aunts, uncles, nieces, the last living blood of House Morcant. Velric looks directly at you. That is how he bought me. Not with gold, not with titles, with their lives. The red light behind him pulses like a heartbeat. At first, he asked for one kingdom, one enemy, one campaign. I told myself I could bear that sin if it kept my family alive. I told myself one evil could prevent another. He shakes his head. I was a fool. His expression hardens, and for the first time, anger cuts through the grief. He no longer speaks of one kingdom. He speaks of all Bethica. He speaks of armies that do not tire, beasts that do not fear silver, soldiers that can be remade, improved, controlled, and sent back into war again and again. He means to turn my work into the spine of his conquest. Velric leans closer inside the crystal. I cannot stop him from where I am. He watches me. His servants watch me. His walls listen. Even this message is a risk. I cannot speak the fortress name. I cannot give you every path, not yet. The smoke inside the crystal swirls, and a single image becomes clear. A hard city of iron walls rising in rings around a hill. Go to Rigus. He lets the name hang in the air. The trail begins there. The warlord's shipments pass through that city. His agents move prisoners and materials beneath its streets. Ask about the missing vivimancers. Ask about the alchemical surgeons. Ask about the creature anatomists who vanished after refusing strange work. Ask about the stolen cargo marked for the lower gate. His voice lowers. Do not speak my name openly there. Do not trust every uniform. Do not assume every merchant is innocent. Follow the missing shipment. Follow the beasts. They will lead you to the gate. The image trembles, and for a moment you hear a distant sound behind him. Metal striking metal, deep and steady. There is more. Once you reach the fortress, you will not be able to leave by teleportation. The place is bound by a dampening field. Your magic may carry you in only by the path I prepare, but once inside, you are trapped until that field is broken. The warlord's guardians and chosen creatures can still move through it. You cannot. His eyes soften. If you can, save my family. If you cannot, stop the final experiment. If I live when this is over, I will surrender myself to judgment. I will not run from what I have done. The crystal begins to dim. I am not asking for forgiveness. I am asking you to stop what I helped begin. The face fades into smoke. Then, just before the light dies, Velric speaks one final time. Go to Rigus, find the Lion's Gate, and may the gods forgive what I could not undo.